If you're in your 40s and you want to retire a millionaire, here's what you're going to do. First things first, you're going to drop the shame and the blame. Maybe you feel like the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. You didn't know then what you know now, but now you do, and you're taking action, and that's all that matters. Assumptions for this calculation were that you are 40 years old, you're starting from $0 in savings, and we're going to use a 10% rate of return, which was the average stock market return over the last 100 years. That said, if you want to be more conservative, you could use something around 7 to 8%. Now, I want you to remember that fees are going to be a huge aspect to how much money you're actually able to make. This means if you're buying high-priced mutual funds or using a financial advisor and paying like 2 or 3%, this is really going to eat into your returns, and you're going to have to invest a lot more to make up for it. This is why, in general, I highly recommend self-directed investing, meaning you do it yourself. But this is especially important when we don't have as much time for our investments to compound and grow for us. Ideally, you're contributing somewhere between $700 and $1,000 a month to your investment account. This may seem high or feel overwhelming, and that's where I want you to remember 2 things. The first one is that something is always better than nothing. If you can't get to $1 million, which could be your full retirement number, could you get halfway to that investment account by the time you're 65, which could allow you to start working part-time instead of having to work full-time until your 70s. Second thing I'd strongly recommend, if you can't make this number or anything close to it work, look at ways to increase your income or reduce your expenses so you can do this, because this is very important. Can you negotiate a raise? Can you upgrade your skill set so you can get a higher paying position so that you can do this? Can you start a side hustle or a business? Can you reduce your expenses in any meaningful way? These are all things that we teach our students to do. You started investing $850 a month at 40 years old until you were 65. You could retire with almost $1.05 million. This would give you about $40,000 a year in income. If you wanted to get there faster, you could incorporate some alternative investments like REITs or MIX that can allow you to make more with less. I teach you about money. If you want to learn more, get started with our free trainings, link in bio.